sun. I love you forever. We'll have some fun. Yes, it's to North Pole and I'm happily this.
Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. Now, I am actually looking a little bit special. And the lights. I wanted to put a Santa hat on like normal people, but Max has had hold of it. If you don't know who Max is, he's my 4-year-old little brother. I don't know what he's done with them, so I spent ages looking for them, can't find them. So again, we're kind of going a little bit different today. I just want to apologise about the lighting and the quality that's going on, whatever this fuzzy bit is here. I'm filming in the living room because this is our like Christmassy room, but it's a very miserable day and the natural lighting isn't the best, and I don't really want to start putting artificial lighting on because it just ruins it even more. Anyway, today's video, I haven't even told you what I'm doing yet. I'm doing like a gift ideas slash my wish list. Do people actually say slash out loud? I feel like I've started doing that and that isn't normal. So I thought I would do this quite early on in Vlogmas, not too early on to be fair. I think we're on day 6 or 7 this will be going up. So you can have ideas for someone else you're buying for, or you can put them on your wish list. Whatever, either overall, but I thought this might be helpful to some people. So I have written a little list and some gift ideas. This isn't my Christmas list. I've given my mum my Christmas list and I think she's actually bought most of it, to be fair. But yeah, I'll talk you through what's on my list. I'll talk you through some ideas that I've got for other people, or some less expensive ideas for friends or family or whatever. So yeah, let's get into the video. Right, I do need to put the glasses on. They're just quite annoying. It's not that they're uncomfortable, they're just quite annoying. Like, I can see this out of the corners of both my eyes. Anyway, let's get into the video, otherwise I'll sit and chat to you all day. I'm gonna move slightly to this side just so I have space, because I don't actually have any, or I might have a couple of these to hand, but I'm not gonna go and get them, just because anything that I've got is gonna be old and used, and I'm just gonna insert some nice new pictures for you. So I kind of did a cheaper section and a more expensive section. So we'll go cheaper first. So there's the obvious ones like treats, riding socks, anything like that, little stocking fillers or just little bits and bobs. What else is there along that line? Hairnets. Every horse rider or anyone that competes always needs more hairnets. The amount of times you get like holes and everything. What else? Like little bits and bobs like that you like, always forget to buy yourself, but you always need. Anyway, on to the actual ideas I've got. So one of the brands that I keep seeing on my Instagram is, I think, Zafina Equestrian. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I see them on my Instagram a lot with ads and stuff, and I think I follow their Instagram. I must do, because I do see a lot. And they do like, I want to say bespoke hair stuff, like hair nets and hair scrunchies. I will insert some pictures here. There will be some up on screen. Let me move over a little bit. And they're really pretty, and I think they're like 15 quid for a really nice scrunchie to ride in. I think it's like roughly them prices. They might also do stocks, but I don't know if I've made that up, so I'm not going to go into much detail, but if they do, it'll be up on screen. Shouldn't be yawning, what's wrong with me? But yeah, I've seen their stuff, it looks really pretty and really nice. And I feel like that's something you buy someone else. Like, you wouldn't go out and buy yourself like a special handmade scrunchie or a hairnet, would you? So I feel like that's a really nice gift for someone. And then next, I've also got down riding gloves, just because they have kind of gone up in price, to be honest. They're not like, you don't get riding gloves for a tenner anymore. I don't know if you ever did, but I feel like I remember when you used to get riding gloves for like a tenner. Maybe, I might be making that up. But yeah, riding gloves. Every horse rider always needs riding gloves. Whether we're in the winter now, get them some winter riding gloves. I know there's specific brands that do special winter riding gloves, which I really think I need to invest in myself because my hands are always freezing. I think Woofwear do some. They will be here. Where else? Want to Say Hi do some. Lemieux probably do some. They'll all be up on the screen. But yeah, riding gloves, always something horse riding needs. I'm always losing pairs. I'm always getting holes in pairs. Just, yeah, I always lose one or the other. And I just never have a good pair of riding gloves. I literally got a new pair the other day. It was the Aztec Diamond ones out of that advent calendar. And the zips on them, I pulled it too hard and it just snapped off. So they still function just about, but they're not like really tight anymore. So yeah, just always need riding gloves. So that's always a good idea for an equestrian. And then next of all, I've also put down like a name plaque for the horse's doors. Do you know what I mean? I'll have some pictures here so you can see what I mean. But like when you have like the horse's name on like a board on the stable door, I think that's a really good idea because it's something a bit more personal. Something I don't think I'd ever buy myself. Like, I feel like that is a present. Do you get me? And they're not too expensive. I think they're about 15-20 quid for a nice one that someone's made. And there'll be loads of people out there that make them. Yeah. And I just thought that was a really nice idea because that's something I would never buy myself, I don't think. But I would really like if someone bought me, because it's just a nice detail to your stables, isn't it? I don't know. And then I also thought now this can kind of be cheap or expensive. It kind of depends what you buy, what you're looking for. But I've put like equestrian jewellery. So I've actually got, let's get it out. The one thing I will show you, I've got a little horseshoe earring, that's not an earring, necklace there, and my really good friend bought me that, but that one was a bit more on the expensive end. But I'm thinking like for an equestrian you could buy a nice bracelet for about 30 quid. I have a Pandora bracelet, maybe like a charm, a horseshoe charm or something. They're not too expensive, I don't think. Pandora charms aren't really something you buy yourself, is it? So I don't know exactly how much they cost. But there'll be some with prices on the screen. And yeah, so for a more expensive option, a necklace like mine, or you could buy earrings if they have their ears pierced. I haven't had my ears pierced until quite recently, to be fair. And like hoof earrings, my mum's actually got some really nice ones, but you can find cheaper ones. I'd wear cheaper earrings. These actually hoops that I've got in, they were like 10 quid. So yeah, I wear cheap earrings. Never bothered me or affected my ears, so I've got no problem with wearing cheap earrings. So yeah, any like equestrian jewellery, little bits and bobs like that. And you can either go expensive or cheaper, and that's kind of an option either way. And then I haven't actually got any more down for the cheaper options. I've got quite a few expensive options. A lot of the expensive ones are the ones that are on my list. Now they're not like hugely expensive. Well, a couple of them are, which I will show you. But yeah, I'm gonna put these on my head. They're driving me mad. I've looked Christmassy for half a video, we'll go with that. But anyway, as a more expensive option. Now, I couldn't tell you how much this costs. It's in my room. I will insert a little clip of it or something here. And basically, my parents had done for me a portrait. Is portrait the right word? A drawing? I think so. Of Kira over a fence. It's a really nice picture. It's a shame that it was back when we were doing like 90s and it's a really small fence. But Kira looks good. That looks funny. And it is a really nice photo. And like, I think I genuinely had a few tears when I opened that present. Because it's just something that I probably would buy myself. Like, I'd love a portrait. I think portrait is the right word. Of Phoenix's head. I just love Phoenix's head. So I feel like I probably would get it done myself. But as a present, that's a really nice idea and a really meaningful present, because I think everyone that knows me knows that Kira is like my whole world, and that was a really meaningful present that I had. And then next, I think this is a more cheaper option, to be fair. I think we got my last ones for about 45 quid, but the leather head collars that I have, I'll try and insert them if I remember, but the leather head collars that I have two leather head collars, one that says Highland Kira on it and one that says Fire of Independence, obviously for Phoenix and Kira. And they've got their little nameplates on, and yeah, they're just really nice leather head collars. And I think they look so smart when they go out competing in them, and it's just a really nice extra touch having their nameplates on them for when we go away, stayaways, or any sort of competition. It just makes them look quite posh. And yeah, for this Christmas I've asked for one for Pixie as well, because Pixie's going to be getting out there competing soon, and it would be nice for her to have one as well. Her show name's Four Fields Imprint, so that will be hers. And we got mine off Old Mill Saddlery, I believe, and the postage is actually really quick on them, so I feel like that's a really good idea, and they come really quick, so that's a good one. Right, now I'm just kind of going to go into like the whole of a brand. So a lot of my list what word was I going to say then? A lot of my list contains, that's the word, a lot of Kentucky items. Now, Kentucky is a really like nice luxury equestrian brand, and I just love everything they do. So there is a fair few bits of them that is on my list. So first of all, I have a couple of saddle pads. So I think I put a jump one down in like this really light baby pink. I just thought a baby pink will suit Pixie definitely. Kira was the main one. Not so sure about Phoenix. And then the boys are obviously darker, but I don't know if I'd dress them in pink anyway. But yeah, that one's really nice. There'll be a picture of it. There was one that was a slightly darker pink that I really wanted, but I don't think they sell it anymore. I cannot find it anywhere. And then ever since I worked in an equestrian shop, they had this Kentucky navy dressage pad with like jewels around the edge, and I've been eyeing it up for so long, like ever since I worked there, which was a year and a half ago now. And I finally actually like put it on my Christmas list. Fingers crossed we'll get it. But they are a bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're 100 quid each or just below. You'll see from the pictures. But yeah, it is quite a pricey brand. Also something I've been eyeing up, I haven't put it on my Christmas list this year, but I would have loved to, but I don't want to go overboard, is a Kentucky quarter sheet. Now, they are, the one that I'm talking about specifically is literally like fur lined. It is, well, it looks so nice. One for riding, just because Phoenix and Kira I like to put a quarter sheet on. I don't know what Pixie would do. Pixie's very fussy with her back. I don't know what she'd do if I put one on. But yeah, it's just a really like luxury quarter sheet, and it looks really soft and really nice. I can't remember how much that one was. Again, there will be a picture. I don't know how many times I've said that. But yeah, that's another really nice thing, which will probably on my next birthday list or something. And then they also do a really nice show rug, or I don't know if it's classed as a stable rug on their website. I think they're German. I may have got that wrong. I may be correcting myself in my editing. But yeah, this really nice rug, and it's like fur lined. It's got like the sheepskin round the neck, and it just looks really fancy. Now I really like that one, and I would love to buy that one, but I believe they're about 180 quid. So I actually found a bit of a cheaper alternative and put that one on my list. Now this one is from Equestrian, I believe, and I think they're about 75-80 quid, and it's really similar. I'll put both pictures in as a comparison. The sheepskin around the neck, the fur inside, literally basically the same. Obviously I love the Kentucky one, but being sensible, I put the Equestrian one on my list, and they aren't that much difference, you'll see from the photos. And that one is hopefully going to be for Pixie, so that's what I've specifically asked. Then a couple more bits which I didn't actually put on my list, but I do want. Kira some Veridus boots. Now Kira is obviously going more into the world of BS. She's had a bit of a career change. We'll still be doing BE, but we'd love to get more into BS with her. So I really like some nice show jumping boots, and I feel like the go-to brand for show jumping boots is Veridus. And I think I'd like some black ones, maybe I think they're called the Grand Slam ones with the gold detailing. Again, there will be pictures, as I've repeated myself about a million times. There will be pictures. But yeah, I really like some of them, but they are very expensive. I'm pretty sure it's like 250 quid for the tendon and fetlock boots. But I think that is something I'm going to save up for and buy myself soon, because I do really want them. And I kind of decided I'll ask for 2 saddle pads at 100 quid instead of doing that, just to be a little bit nicer to my parents. So that's that. And then the last thing I've actually got on my list that I'd want is a nice new bridle for Phoenix. Now I was actually looking at the Shockamole ones, just because they do really nice grackle bridles, and it's a new jumping bridle that I want, and Phoenix is in a grackle. She also has brown tack, and the Shockamole do some really nice brown bridles. I'd love one with like a sparkly headpiece, brow band as well. And yeah, again, inserting pictures. But yeah, they're quite expensive. I think they're about 200 quid odd, which is why, again, it's not on my list. Might save up for myself, might just never get a new bridle, probably more likely the second option. But yeah, that is everything I'd want, or the first half of kind of like more ideas for you guys, I guess. Some of the second half were, but you know, anyway. So that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. Yes, that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. So I hope I've been somewhat helpful. I hope if you're looking for ideas, I have given you a couple. I'm sorry if I haven't. But thank you all for watching. Get subscribed, turn them notifications on, because there will be a new video tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, if I get my bum into gear. But no, definitely. I am going to keep up with Vlogmas, I've promised. So yeah, please comment, please like, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.